What really attracts me to the experience of being on safari is that every day is different. Every game drive is different. You can head out one day and see something and a completely different scene the very next day. Now, we found a leopard up a tree. It was just an ordinary sight. So by ordinary, not saying it wasn't great, but she was up a tree, she was relaxing, and the expectation wouldn't be much more than that. It's the kind of scene where you can arrive and almost view it for a bit and then move on and perhaps look for another leopard or follow up on something from earlier in the morning. But it wasn't an extraordinary sight. That all changed very quickly. Instinctively, we knew she would be interested in this scene and she would probably get out of the tree and go and investigate. Now, knowing this, we moved up to the carcass and found it was a male impala, and the vultures were arriving en masse, flying in from everywhere to come and feed off this carcass. We got into position and made sure that the leopard would approach and we would be able to see her coming straight towards us. Incredible sight to see. She was onto the carcass. Now, she was exposed. A leopard by nature, she's shy. She doesn't want other animals, especially other predators, to see her. To her worst fear, a hyena appeared. Incredible scene to see. And just had it ended there, it would have been good enough for me. But as nature would have it, it didn't end it. What happened next was incredible. The leopard started challenging this hyena to the carcass. And in the end, the hyena kept the carcass in the water, knowing the leopard would not be that interested to enter the water. It ended with us, massive smiles on our faces, the leopard off to one side, probably licking her wounds and trying to fix her reputation, and the hyena in the water, very proud of his efforts in trying to protect this carcass. It was an incredible scene, and just again showing how valuable their sightings can be here at Sabi Private Game Reserve. Now, a sighting like this, which I've just described, it can be amazing, but it can also be very challenging photographically. Why so? Well, it's such a dynamic sighting. You've had a leopard up a tree, you'd had vultures flying in, you had vultures interacting, you have a leopard running in and chasing vultures off of the carcass. Then you have an interaction between two different species, the leopard versus the hyena. The lens you choose for such an experience will make or break it for you. It will determine the outcome and the results that you get. In my case, I went with the Sony FE200-600G lens. Now, why this lens? Well, it's versatile. The sighting I've just explained involved tight shots, it involved animals in environment, it involved vultures flying in at great speed. So much versatility is required to truly capture a portfolio or a story of a sighting such as this. You could easily be stuck on the wrong lens and walk away frustrated. But thanks to my decision of going with this Sony FE200-600G lens, I walked away with a great variety of images. This lens, most importantly, is light. It allows me to move very quickly. It's fantastic because it really allows you to tell the story. You can capture expressions in faces, but you can also capture the animals as a whole. wildlife, it's a very different kind of photographic genre, and you have to be fast, you have to be responsive, and your gear has to be up to the task. This truly is value for money. I believe that if you find yourself in the field with a Sony FE 200-600G lens, you will walk away with an incredible portfolio of images from that particular destination.
Having trekked with these gorillas 52 times, there are always new moments awaiting the person that goes there. And on this occasion would be no different.